financial education is extremely pertinent, and you don't have to be 18 or 21 or 30 years old to start. So this is my 8th year in banking. I pretty much, kind of grew up in this industry, started as a part-time teller, and you're just handling cash. And I remember seeing a lot of high school students from the local area, and they would say, wow, do you have to have a degree to do this, or do you have to practice cash counting? And I would just explain to them, like, hey, you can, just when you come to a bank, to work at a bank, you can start with anything. And then once you're here, whether you have a passion for human resource or, graphic design, software, anything. And then also, when I would see these kids come in, because I have a younger sibling and we're 7 years apart. So a lot of time I'm seeing them, it's like talking to my younger sibling. And when they would get their first paycheck, or they're coming in their little part-time job at the local baseball stadium or at the local ice cream shop, and they're just speaking about their plans. And I would say, hey, save $10 or $20 of that every paycheck, and you'll be surprised at how fast it adds up. And then, a year later, they took my advice or something similar. So in order to be here today with Junior Achievement and interact with these young kids, we all were in 7th grade before. And even if some of it didn't resonate today, we're able, or at least myself, to plant that seed and expose them to different bank concepts and just, basically saving and credit. Credit is everything, especially in the States. So in order to be a part of that exposure and planting that seed in these children and hopefully setting them up for success in the future, I think that's something amazing to be a part of. My experience volunteering today, I would say, was excellent. The children, we're not children because these are middle schoolers, so they're very engaged. Right away, I introduced myself, tried to start off positive, and the energy I gave, it was reciprocated. So they were always doing the tasks, doing the prompts, asking questions where needed, and just really, respectful. And I think sometimes kids or young people don't get the benefit of the doubt, or they're kind of brushed off as, this is too advanced for them, or they won't know. But today, just taking the time to sit with them, explain what was happening, just watching them go through the prompts and the material, and then starting to understand it, I think that was really wonderful, really beautiful to see, and just to listen to their feedback and their takeaways. Children really are the future, and like I was saying, I feel like they don't always get enough credit for what they do know and what they're capable of. I enjoyed the most today about getting out of the office, meeting different colleagues, and also just interacting with different students, especially from different walks of life. The table I sat with, they're, I would say, an international bunch, same as myself. I'm also a first-generation kid in America, so I think just being able to see what my family did for me, where I come from, there's a similar path for them, and just being able to share in that, and basically seeing myself in these kids, and so hopefully they're seeing themselves in me to know this is where we are and this is where we can be in 10 or 15 years.